Greetings and salutations. Good morning, good evening, good time zone to you, one and all. My name is Michael, and I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Curse of Strahd, our D&D 5th edition adventure that features, of course, these wonderful and amazing people, all of which who are Patreons to my channel and allow me to continue to eat the blood of the innocent. Hi, guys!
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I hope you guys are doing well rested and stuff like that. I have a outright question because I don't spend much time with a person who is actually like a really close friend of mine. Tim, how is your life in America now that you're over there? Are you enjoying yourself? Are they treating you well? Do I need to come over there and beat someone up?
I mean, you're welcome to if you'd like to.
Don't beat me up.
But yeah, going well. I'm enjoying the area, traveling around, seeing the sights, going to the usual some of the touristy spots and trying to find some of the non-touristy spots. It's quite fun.
Fantastic! That's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that, dude. And you look great. You look like you've had a lot of sun. That's a joke because we lived in Australia. That's never mind. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start, of course, by giving a quick and special shout out to our channel sponsors, because we have sponsors that we love because they allow us to play these games and do cool things. We have, of course, Hero Forge, which we can thank for the wonderful artworks you can see on screen. Those of you who have watched the older series of the Curse of Strahd game, all of the characters have been updated, most of which by me. But of course, I would like to give a special credit to McKinley, Mac, who made their character, and it looks amazing. And Mac needs to learn to take compliments because they're gonna keep coming. No, never. Big thank you, of course, to Sirenscape for the wonderful sounds you will hear throughout the game, and of course, a massive thank you to Fantasy Grounds, which is our VTT of choice. I don't know why it became Texan just then, but I'm going to keep it. All right. Well, first up on our rodeo is none other than the incredible and wonderful Ipselus, who is a human ranger.
Now
Now you're a human ranger.
No.
That's right.
I mean, it's what you get when you like go inside and take a lich. You know, that's
what
happens. You lose your way.
All right. Played by the wonderful Kyle from Play Nerd Ally. G'day, mate. Tell us a little bit about your character, Ipselus.
So Ipselus was raised in the Nine Hells, is very efficient when it comes to trying to kill things, is very direct, and definitely has a little spice on him. He's learning though to accept the help of others, and that sometimes the most brutal path is not always the best path.
In truth, and a lot of that darkness that led to those dark paths are now expunged from this character's body. I cast the demons out, he says.
Fruit babies.
Oh, there you go. So born again human. We will see what stories Ipselus in this new form will have to tell. Next up, of course, playing the role of the Dragonborn Paladin of the Silver Dragon Argynvost is none other than Argento, played by Childs. That was awful. Let me try that again. Played by Charles from Iron Ghost Gaming. G'day, Charles.
How's it going?
It's going well, mate. Tell us a little bit about Argento.
Oh, he is a he thinks he's a very diverse character, but he's probably very narrow in the scope of how he views the world and everything. He never seems to really care about the details of people's names. He doesn't really. He just calls them what he will. He thinks he's right, and he just loves to sort of fight his way through things, but he's learning to sort of be more refined in his newfound knighthood, his sir, his sterling coat of scales now that shimmer in the, well, I guess the pale light of Barovia, but he's trying to be more refined as a character.
Absolutely, absolutely, and yeah. I mean, we're now in a position where technically, as a knight, you have to help keep the peace somewhat, which didn't quite happen last
But I
week.
can thrash people.
You can thrash people. You can absolutely thrash people. But at least staying us a little bit out of trouble. Oh yeah. Sorry, Mac. Did you say something? at least somewhat staying out of trouble last week was none other than our dear and wonderful Vagog, our Chronomancer Goliath, played by Neil from Immersion Diversion. G'day, Neil.
Hello.
Hey, yo.
Yes, I play Vagog, the Goliath wizard chronomancer, and I'm currently trying to find my students. I found 2 out of the 3, and the second one in a circumstance where they're still alive, but we're trying to figure out a way to get them back, and we keep going back and forth. And I also created the multiverse. Yay! That's all I have to say.
Well, fair enough. Next up, of course, we have the wonderful Esther, played by the even more wonderful McKinley. Hi, Mac. Sorry, that was very soft.
Sorry, hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I am well, thank you. Tell us a little bit about Esther.
Well, no, I'm considering something. So Esther is a changing grave cleric who's kind of centered on the idea of I guess almost more like a maintaining balance and order in general, trying to respect the balance between life and death, but now also trying to figure out how to maneuver herself and the party as just a bunch of different things are happening in a very large area. We have to figure out where to head and what to do. And sometimes we don't decide where we're going, like with the tiny hut. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, absolutely. And, yep. There's lots of stuff there, which I'm going to kind of keep secret because I don't want to remind Mac in case I need to use it in a minute. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. What are you looking at? Just hey, Tim. How you doing? Tim, everyone look at Tim. Look at his magnificent beard.
Is it Tim?
Tim is my friend.
I remember things, Doug. I remember things. I'm just going to recall what you meant eventually.
Smoke bomb.
I remember things.
I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing.
Are they threatening you with a wooden dagger again?
Maybe.
Maybe
I'm intimidated. Now. I'm scared. Well, that's okay because I got my wooden pipe.
Oh,
it's like the world's tiniest shillelagh. This is what we're here for, guys. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim playing the role of the whimsical and wild-spirited Demiro. Our Satyr Bard. Hi, Tim.
Good evening. Good morning. Good day.
Did you just grab a bigger weapon?
You just said in chat tag.
Yeah, okay. I know, but I didn't see what it was.
Solve it with violence. You're not using enough.
It was very short. So yeah, right.
Where's that?
That was a claymore.
So we got Sting over here.
What's happening?
Oh my god!
Do you remember when Mac used to be really quiet? And like, and not come at me brandishing weapons.
Oops! This was a good day whenever she didn't talk. I see.
I love how they're just wandering around your room, just finding the things.
That's it. All right. All right. No worries. Odd Bandicoot, when you get back, you let me know because I will absolutely give you a second recap midstream. All right. So, boys and girls. As you know, if you have come to the Dead Aussie Gamers channel, then you know that we are not here just to entertain you, but we are here to, of course, play alongside you. We invite you to come behind the GM screen with us in order to play, and we have a number of ways you can interact with the chat. Yes, Esther?
Did Tim go?
Did Tim go? Yeah, Tim went.
No, he's here.
No,
yeah, we did an intro.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I think we did the intro when you were walking around.
Hello, and then
I had to find something. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Well, would you like me to introduce Tim to you? This is Tim. He's playing Demiro, the Satyr Bard. He's been in your party for quite a while. No, that was so adorable. But yes. So anyway, as we were saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with this amazing party, we don't only look at numbers of ways for you to watch the stream, but we also have a number of ways for you to interact with it. For $5, you can give one of our lovely heroes the hero point, which are these red tokens you can see on screen. Or if you feel malicious, I love how 4 letters of the word malicious. Never mind. Anyway,
I
mean, what?
You can give me.
I love her when I'm a DM. I hate her when I'm a player.
When you're a GM, Mally's the best. But yeah, when you're a player, it's like, oh god, I've got the sweats. I don't know if I'll live today.
I was gonna do something amazing.
Character number 15.
For $5, if you give it to the GM, you can get these Jinx points, which can be used to twist fate against the party. For $10, you can grant a Wheel or Woe, which is a bigger version of a hero point, which can be allocated to someone. Demira kind of looks like Russell Brand was a satyr. You know what? Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. For $20, you can give someone a nat 20, but I think we're full up on nat 20, so we got to start using these guys.
Always full at the moment.
Yeah, that's it. So yes, for $20 you get a nat 20. $50 we create a custom magic item or a boss buff, and for a mystery amount of money known as our secret menu, something special happens. In this particular instance, Malakisa, I would like to give a very special thank you and shout out as you have unlocked the secret menu. Which means I will be sending you a message from Discord, so do be on the lookout for this message. And yes, we will come to that in a moment. Now, guys, we are doing something special for the next 2 weeks. For those of you who don't know, I have a dear friend of mine, Robert Hartley, GM, who is currently working for a company known as Viva la Dirt League, a group of New Zealand comedians. They are currently doing a Kickstarter for a new studio that they're putting up, and I am trying to raise $5,000 in order to get the Kickstarter that allows me to put a mural of my face on his office forever. Because because nothing would bring me more joy in this world than to slightly annoy Rob every single day he has to go to work. Because it's a big mural, and all the videos will be there, and it'll just be great. And there are a lot. Yeah, that's
you should
it.
see if we get like a quote on the bottom of your like picture. So it'd be like, "This is my face. This is my space." So it's like it is your place now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Or it'll just have me wearing a shirt with Rob's face on it.
With Rob's shirt wearing a face of your.
Anyway, if when we get to that goal, because we are going to be pushing that goal for the next 2 weeks, I will be holding a stream to have a discussion with our lovely audience that have helped and contributed along the way to basically decide what we are going to look like. Because we might do a whole bunch of things. But yeah, that's something exciting. That's something cool. That's something we are trying for. So yeah, look forward to that. Now. Where we left off last, shall we commence, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
All right.
I don't know. I feel like we left off with a bunch of fruit monsters. Feel like you're trying to turn the audience against my fruit babies.
I'm wearing a shirt with Rob wearing a shirt of me. Shirtception. All right. Welcome back to the lands of Barovia. The dark clouds roil overhead. Rain softly pelts upon the rooftops of the village of Barovia, where our heroes were last teleported and transported through an accident of an arcane nature. Originally, in the northern mountains, our heroes took respite in a small tiny hut, a dimension set aside for safety and security. But little did they realize, someone had the power to enter their hut and stole Ipselis's breakfast.
He did.
After leaving, the group discussed very briefly about the intrusion, only to find that the entrance to their hut no longer led into the wild wilderness of the north, but instead had returned them somehow back to the village of Barovia. Remembering the last time they had been there, they had burnt down the temple that had once provided some comfort to the people here. Our heroes took to stealthing around in order to try and gain more information and learn what they could about the town. Instigating a brawl with the general store owner as Ipselis tried to sell his wares, and the store owner, who is just a complete knobhead, basically just started a fight. Saw eventually Esther revealing themselves, and after having previously assisted in the grieving of their late relative, the store owner returned to a state of, well, at least some semblance of calm. Now that things had quieted down, and Argento had revealed himself as well, after having knocked the weapon out of the store owner's hand, who, by the way, thanks to our donations from chat last week, is now an actual hero-level PC with a great sword. Yeah, that became a thing. We now return to our heroes, who are still trying to find their feet, but have at least found one safe haven here in Barovia. You are inside. Yeah, yes, Esther?
I'm just trying to remember. I don't think I ever did reveal myself. I am still in my sort of...
Yeah, no, you were, but you were kind of like, look at my eyes, and then your eyes changed color, didn't they?
But I hadn't done that. Had I?
I thought you did that.
I thought
No,
you
it was
did
like
that
just
just
stepping
to
in and
kind
just sort of like calming
To the
everything
kid.
down in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but I hadn't yet.
Oh, see, I thought it was like, so you were revealing your eyes to the kid.
No, yeah, I thought that I was gonna wait to do that until like I had to, but I didn't know if it came to that. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Either way, it'll be fine.
Okay, sorry.
So let's say it was only the kid that kind of recognized Esther. The store owner hasn't yet, but the kid is like basically talked down the store owner for the purposes of this. All right.
Okay.
So the scene is yours. You're in the shop. You are browsing and perusing the wares. Ipselis, you have managed to sell your the stuff that you have acquired, and
We've moved past the threats and the
yeah, you moved past the threats and stuff like that. He's giving you a bit of a raw deal, but it's better than getting into a fight.
Yeah, it's rude.
All right, the scene is yours as you discuss where you would like to go next and what your next port of call might be.
I haven't dropped. Oh, I was just gonna say I haven't dropped the invisibility yet, so me and Demiro are still invisible.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I'm just curious how much gold did I get for
the Hydra leather?
Skin? Well, we don't have the Hydra. I fed that to my babies. Remember?
Oh yes.
I think
just
he was
had the
selling
troll
the troll skin. Yeah.
Troll skin. Well, actually, troll skin makes for a very good medicine, so you will get 200 gold for your very high quality level troll skin.
Okay, I am there for that. They
explain that if properly cured and treated, they can be made into bandages that can even regrow limbs off stumps that are wrapped in the troll skin leathered.
Oh, but so I didn't know that.
Well, he says, too late, you've sold them to me. Piss off, you.
Bastard. You're a monster person. There's all right, so I can get some rations back then, I'm assuming.
And he gave us some cloaks of Elvenkind, correct?
Yes, he has given you each a cloak of Elvenkind.
Okay, I don't think I was able to put it in my inventory because I wasn't able to find it. So, but
I think I added them to your sheets.
I do not have one on mine.
Also, it could be hidden, Michael. Remember, if we haven't ID'd them, it won't show up as that for us.
Very well.
Now I won't be able to tell because I'm not in Fantasy Ground, so.
Very well. Let's see. All right, so the scene is yours, guys. You may discuss as you would.
What exactly we? All right, I'm fine now that I've got some food. Are there? There's no fruit left in the store, right? Because Mordenkainen took all the fruit.
Yeah. Mordenkainen came in, talking about an oncoming catastrophe. The man with the fruit from the belly of hell needs to be watered, and gathered up all of my best fruit and ran off into the woods.
Now,
do
you have any meat?
But he paid, so I mean, I can't complain.
I just do you have any meat of any kind?
He looks around. He says, "Yeah, I got some meat. Ham, jerky, chicken."
Anything really.
He reaches behind the counter and pulls out what looks to be a leg of some kind.
Fantastic. I'll take it.
1 gold.
All right, I suppose.
1 gold for a chicken leg.
No, he hands you what looks to be a leg. You may make a nature check to try and figure out what it would be.
Can I just ask him what kind of meat is this?
No refunds.
I didn't ask for a refund. I'm just curious what kind of meat it is.
I'll attempt to make a nature check as you like handed it over.
Yeah. Okay. Make a nature check.
I'm gonna need you to roll it though, because
very well.
I critted on that.
Oh, nice. Never mind.
I know what this is.
All right. Yeah, it's a dog leg.
Oh,
he says. Oh yeah.
nice.
Vigog critted on it as well.
Nice.
Yeah, you both know it's a dog leg.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm just gonna be like, listen, for a gold, I should be getting quite a bit more than this, than a single dog leg.
It's a village. It's a village wolf. That doesn't know how to shut up at 3 a.m.
Oh wow! Wow.
Look, do you want it or not? Again, no refunds.
No, I'm saying that I believe for a full gold piece, well, I should at least get 2 of them, maybe 3, maybe the whole damn dog.
He puts he very hesitantly. He very hesitantly puts a second leg on the table, but he seems to not want to let it go. Yep.
I'll try to persuade him. I don't care. Well, we can aim for this.
Look, he doesn't have the rest.
Okay. It's already been sold. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I'll take it.
Very well.
I'm
you have
going
2 chunks of meat.
Yes, I'm going to then slowly sort of feed it to my little babies.
The tiny little abominations start to eat the leg. As they do so, you watch as the store owner kind of dry heaves. He's like,
"Do you have any more meat?"
No.
No. What a pity.
I got no more meat for you. Yeah, that's it. We're done.
I think we should go try to find Mordenkainen, because he might either be able to tell us why he's gathering all this fruit, and if he might have an answer.
Did you see where he went?
What, the mad fella? Yeah, I saw where he went.
Yes. Where'd he go?
Headed down to the south. Kind of looked like he was just wandering out there. Nothing there but the river edge and the forest.
Shouldn't be too difficult to find. And we're rested now, right? Like we took a long rest?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Who wants to go see what Mordenkainen's doing with my fruit?
I'm curious.
Well, doesn't sound interesting.
What was that, Esther?
Kind of just. Do you say Esther? Like,
Oh,
or
no, I just.
okay, didn't know if that was in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like that was an in character, Esther.
Okay, fine. Yes, it was. Because I kind of just imagined Esther always trying to say something, but like with our like boisterous like voices, it's kind of she kind of falls in the background. But
Yeah.
God kind of sees her trying to say something, so he'll say something.
I just kind of widen for a second. If you do say it, just kind of like,
She'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You're invisible."
I'm not invisible. I'm a different person right now.
No, Esther to Vagog. Like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you're
but God, just from the back, like, Esther.
Yeah.
What?
It's like, oh shit. Oh, that's right. That's right.
So many things happening at once. And I'm just gonna kind of say, sir, who happens to be I guess in charge of the town at the moment, since they were here last? Just kind of looks motion to Argento.
Well, I've got to say it's Ismark. He's been trying to keep everything squared away while his sister, rest her soul, has been eaten by Strahd. Yep, rest her soul. Poor what's her name?
You just said her name.
Did I?
Maybe. Anyways, thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, did you just say she was eaten by Strahd?
Rest her soul.
Rest her soul.
Rest her soul.
Her soul.
How do you know she was eaten by Strahd?
She was taken to Strahd's castle. She doesn't come back. Ergo, eaten by Strahd. You know?
He makes a good point.
See your
I
point.
don't think we ever actually saw her when we got there.
I kind of leaned down next. Wait, I don't really know where Demiro is. I was like, I mean, unless I could tell where the things I made invisible are, but I don't know for sure. I guess I'll lean down kind of next to Argento, or kind of lean up to Argento's ear and just say, wasn't Irina supposed to be like wedded to him or something?
Did we actually see that happen though?
We just heard Murray just told us she looks like his
Yes.
dead wife. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Never actually
That's right.
found her.
Right.
I'm just kind of
Oh, God.
holding her bag at the moment. She's like, no, not yet, not yet. We're in a town with people who don't like
Something
fairy
bites you.
tales."
Maybe it's time we leave this poor gentleman
How's he
alone. Him
fighter? He doesn't
and
have a job.
Pumpernickel have had a rough day.
Maybe we should just check in on Ismark while we're here.
Good
That would
idea.
be a good idea. If we do go check on him, I'm not going to drop the invisibility until we get to his place. Just in case.
What do we like to do first? Shall we go see Ismark, or shall we go and venture towards this mad character? Fruit robber.
Should probably find out what's been going on in town.
Fruit bandit? Maybe Ismark.
I like that. Fruit bandit.
The fruit bandit.
Yes. Either the fruit bandit or Ismark. Where are we going?
Or in the fruit bandit. Nice. I say we go to Ismark, just so that we can find out what's been going on in town while we've been gone. Because that won't take too long to just go check in. He must remember who we are. Unless
Well, we did set him on the path to actually lead the town after all. So it sounds like he took that to heart.
Well, I shall be the only one he will
Did
recognize.
first ask about rebuilding the church, which doesn't seem to have
Unless-
happened
what if, you know what? We've been we've been we've been slowly losing our memories here, right? What if the town's
I don't
people
remember that.
forgot that? I don't remember that.
We did.
Yeah.
We have
No,
no.
it's a joke. It's,
I have no memory of that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't
What if the
recall that
townspeople forgot that we were up? What if they forgot what happened at the church?
I think the
Like-
memory loss is over a much longer period of time. We haven't met anyone that's lost
I mean,
their
we have been
immediate
gone for like
of what we've done,
a week.
who we are.
How long has it been since we've been to since we left for Strahd's Castle the first time?
let's follow the journey of our players. And while we do so, Mac, you have been very patient.
Sorry.
I'm guessing we've left the shop at this point if we're kind of talking like this.
Sure. No problem there. All right,
Every time
let's
you move
follow.
to the side, Neil, it looks like someone's about to sneak up behind you.
Oh God, no, not Jack Sparrow.
All right. So you guys left the town of Barovia. Heading around, you eventually went to the Sir Pool. So that would have taken you about 3 days. Then you went to Strahd's Castle, following the road, which would have taken you another 3 days. So about a week to get to Strahd's Castle from there you are. Then you were teleported across the lands to Krezk.
Didn't we first go and rescue the girl and then?
Oh,
take
no,
her
this
back?
is from Strahd's Castle was the question. Yeah? Was that right? Or, yeah, okay, yeah.
The question was after we left to go save Irina.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
So-
the girl was before that, and we came
Yeah,
back.
because you went to the girl and then you went back to the town of Barovia. Okay. Then Krezk, you went out and around and then went to Late Baltok. And that took you, I want to say 4 or 5 days. That's where you went into the tower
Jesus.
and met the werewolves. Then you went to...
And the dragon.
No.
We
then
went
you went
through
to
the
Wiz-
woods.
Then you went to the Wizard of Wine for a while.
We got chased by the dragon, so we went.
Yeah, you got chased by the dragon and
practically
headed
straight
to the wizards. Oh no, that wasn't where the wizards were. The wizards were over here.
We were only at the Wizards for like a day, but it took us 5 sessions.
It took you ages. All right. From the tower to where the wizards were, it was probably a 2-day trip. Then you make your way back around. You're being chased by the wolves and eventually ended up in Vallaki. You were in Vallaki for 2 days. Before making your way across the lake
Across the lake
to here, where you were then teleported back to Barovia.
to Barovia.
So,
We're
3,
over a
6,
month.
7,
month.
Weeks.
9, 10, 11, 12.
I think a tiny hut doesn't normally do that.
No, it's actually closer to a month. You're probably
Yeah.
quite close to a month since you were last here.
Yeah, dang. Yeah, a lot could change in a month. Like they could even have forgotten what happened at the and thought that maybe some bad people burned it instead of us helping.
What,
You
the
know.
church? Are you joking? A church is a central piece of a community, especially a small community like this. It's going to be generations before
Last
they
time we
forget
were
about
here,
that.
Last time we were here, I got killed by a vampire, and that said vampire was the son of the priest. So
Yeah. Yeah, they're literally
The
going to be telling
shopkeep
that
didn't
story
know
for
who I was,
generations.
so.
yeah,
They
oh,
might
yeah.
not know who you are, but they're going to remember the burning of the church for a very long
You know,
time.
we didn't deliberately
true.
destroy the church. Like we didn't set out to
Right.
wipe it out.
Well,
And then we
Yeah.
passed Ishnak with rebuilding it.
Well, there you go. That's how you win the marketing war, I guess.
We didn't
Yeah.
technically burn it
He
down.
didn't even want to
So.
leave town originally. He was just going to do nothing.
What's up, Mac?
what I remember of what they were telling us when we were here last, it wasn't everyone's just losing their memories all the time. It's if you're not from here, you're losing who you were before. That's what
Yeah.
Sir Tim told us why he
Oh.
had a journal, because he was
That's
forgetting what
right.
he was before he went to got to this place.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And it was that
Forgot it
fearful-
was
there's that man, that old man. They were talking about how he could tell us about it, but we never got to him.
The crazy old man that we met
I don't know if we ever met
before we
him.
disposed of the vampire baby Argento. I believe they point us back to that guy as maybe knowing something about this phenomenon. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Mac. Maybe we should, Essa, or whoever you are.
Always doing
Complete stranger
identity.
I've never met before.
Yeah.
There you go.
Random
Perfect.
person that happens to standing next to us.
Complete stranger.
We never actually went back to talk to that guy, but we found out about him from like another town, I think.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think Demiro kind of answered your question there, forgetting who our friend is here. I think we are losing our minds slowly. It is a heady brew around this place sometimes. It can be challenging.
Which reminds me, Ipsilus didn't actually come through the fog. He just kind of showed up here.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
just
I
loved
How are your
totally did.
memories doing?
I just loved how
What?
Charles had that Argento moment where he was like just looking vacant into the sky and just awesome. That got me.
Looking at butterflies that aren't there sometimes.
Well, you haven't tried to smash anything for quite a while, Argento.
He's
I know,
forgotten
I'm
how to
feeling-
fight.
Feeling lost a little bit.
No wonder
You
he
know,
couldn't
it's-
disarm the guy.
Well, maybe we should smash something first, and then we'll go find the old man.
Let's go find some pumpkins. No, I'm just kidding.
Go knock on their door. Are you fond of these barrels out here? Can I smash them?
Donkey Kong hates this guy.
Oh my god.
Anyway, if we
He's
are
the K rule.
Welcome to our game here in Barovia. This is
Where Donkey Kong fights K rule.
we spend half an hour talking about it. We'll decide eventually, people. Don't worry. We'll go somewhere.
Okay.
It may take us 3 games to get there, but we'll get there.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be
Are there
fine.
any
All
wine
right.
barrels?
So yeah, we should go talk to old man.
Yes, I say, shopkeep. Do you know where the crazy old man is?
You mean the one that that had the fruits and stuff like that?
That was the same old man. Oh, okay.
Well, I think
Oh,
there's only
no,
one.
I thi-
I mean,
think-
you gotta
I
be
think
way
he's-
more specific. There's like
Yeah, I
a
think he
ton of
said
crazy
many.
old men here.
This is-
What was the description we were given?
The description of the old man.
Like from
let's
way,
see. You
Why
weren't
do we
actually
always seem to be chasing after crazy old people?
the crazy old man you weren't actually given a description of, just a
You're
location
not
that he
chasing
was
me.
that he was
I'm already-
in one of the houses in the northern side of the village of Barovia.
Okay. So we just keep knocking
Yeah,
on doors.
The crazy old man over on the north side.
There's an east side and a west side. Or there's just a crazy old man in each corner of town.
Yeah, we're going to the crazy man of the north this time.
Awesome. All right. We should go see him.
All right.
So we know we suspect that we know what he looked like because we suspected he was the same one that we had met before.
Did you meet him before?
I think someone did.
We're now finding
We-
out
or
that
we
this
just
is
saw him
the
in
crazy
town.
old man in the town. Then we thought we had met him. He queried us when we were taking the girl back to her home.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, cool. I know which guy you're talking about now.
Yeah. He seemed
Okay.
to have. He seemed to be more than just crazy. He seemed to sort of have weird insight into things.
Okay. You begin to make your way to the north of the village of Barovia. As you do so, you turn a corner and you could see a number of the people in the town seem to be kind of walking around in almost a fugue-like state. This is kind of as you remember experiencing the village of Barovia the first time you had come. It's not so much a despair that lingers here, but more of a just an outright dirge that seems to just be constantly filtering through the area here. Eventually, you come to what looks to be an elderly man seated on a porch to a small house. The house behind him is old, worn, and partially dilapidated, with what looks to be the horns of an elk or some sort of other similar type creature hanging above the doorframe. He smokes deeply from a pipe that has a smell like burnt licorice.
Ooh. Does he look like the same guy that we did speak to? Or does he look like a different crazy old man?
He looks exactly like that guy.
Right. Good day, sir. You may recall us from a month ago.
Nope, can't say I do, son. And it's a pretty shit day. It's raining.
Is it actually raining?
Look at your map.
I don't. My map isn't up. Maybe it hasn't loaded.
I can
yet.
From my angle, I can kind of slightly see the rain particles. But yeah,
there now it's loading. Sorry, my computer's being very slow today. Apparently.
Maybe it only comes up on the video.
Yeah, there it is. I see it. It's raining. Cool.
Well, a little bit of rain never puts a damper on my day.
But rain is damp. It's the name of the thing.
You're quite the surly old cuss, aren't you?
Yep, that's what they called me, Old Gus.
Yes.
Yes,
old Gus.
That's not my name. I was just making a joke. But
Oh.
I can't quite recall you folks, and I certainly remember someone with big horns.
Escorting a small child back to her home.
Oh, I do remember some weirdos looking for a child. I thought it was very strange.
But we're actually wondering if you had any knowledge about memories in this place. Someone suggested that you, Crazy Man of the North, may have that information.
Who calls me Crazy Man of the North? Is that fucking general store guy? Because I swear I'm gonna kick his ass next time I see him.
You should.
Just like with the old guy.
Yes, in fact, I believe the store. The same storekeeper that just sold your dog's leg to our friend here.
He what? Mother!
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What just happened? Who just threw me under the goddamn bus? Who is it?
No.
Who did that?
Oh no, not you. Not you.
You see, he's in a bit of a huff after finding out that the general storekeeper might have just killed his dog.
Yes. It was Build-A-Bear.
He says,
did it.
He says, I'll show him. Oh, but how to show him? Can't simply kill his child? That make me a monster.
Pumpernickel is innocent here. It's Build-A-Bear's the guy you want. He's a dick.
He's a dick.
He tried to slash me up when we were over there earlier.
What a jerk thing to do.
Yeah. I agree.
But if he doesn't like you, then maybe helping you will piss him off. Yes. All right, what was it you wanted? A small child?
No, we had two of those, thanks. We were after information on memories in this place.
Yes, memories. Esther?
Do you remember anything about that?
I was wondering, sorry, you said that the horns above his sort of door frame were kind of like an elk?
Yes.
Okay, would we have encountered any elk like creatures here, or does this kind of look strange in this location?
You have never encountered an elk in the Barovian forest, at least not yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And these just kind of look like regular horns. Like hunting trophies.
Yeah.
Like a rack of horns, yeah.
Thank you.
He says, information about memories. Well, you've come to the right place. No one's memory is as sharp as mine. There's a reason for it. Come in. I have something to show you. He gets up and puddles into his house.
Then I'll drop the invisibility when we get under the awning.
Ah, son of a bitch!
Get out of the rain. Ah! Sorry, it was just...
Ah, don't sneak up on a man like that. You have any idea how old I am? Shit.
I'm probably the same age as you. Wait. How old is he? 65? 70?
How old do you think I am? Oh, you're just lucky. You're lucky I hate the general store person more. He gotta walk in.
Oh.
All right.
How did we get to the point where we're discussing a rivalry between a general store owner and the village crazy man?
Yes.
Right,
We should arrange a duel.
Look, if I'm gonna be honest, it's just because Tim mentioned that the dog might have belonged to the guy, and I went, yeah, sure, why not?
He's in a foul mood now.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
My old gladiator days are coming back. I'm going to turn the church into a dome. We're going to have these guys fight. It's going to be glorious.
Oh my god.
Got to take care of Strahd first.
Okay.
Whoever wins gets ownership of the store.
I'm going to charge a fee. It's going to be.
All right. As you enter, you can see that the house here is filled to the brim with notes and scribblings, journals, and all kinds of books that are lined along the shelves and the tables here. Now, most importantly is there is so little space because every surface, every plank of wood, every nook, every cranny has a journal entry written upon it. Anything that has ever occurred to this individual has been written down here, almost like the tattooings of a spell book on a wizard. It is written everywhere, even on the glass that makes the little protector for the candles that hang on the sconces have tiny etched writings on it.
Actually, that is a good point. Can I see if there's any spells written on there? Or no, you said it was all journals, so
I did. All right.
Okay.
What language is all of it?
Common.
Oh Lord, there's so much.
Look, I'm not here to show you my memories. I'm here to tell you about yours.
Oh.
Come with me, quick.
Oh.
As he leads you deeper into the house, he takes you to the kitchen. The kitchen is not much better. It's still covered with everything. And eventually, he looks under the cutting board and starts searching next to the table. He says, it has to be around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, yes, that's right. I put it under the sink. He opens a couple of cupboards and rattles around a little bit before presenting what looks to be a tiny vial of pearlescent blue water. He says, now, listen closely, because I'll say this only once. Memories in Barovia are like fog. If you think about them too hard or try to catch them, they slip away and dissipate. But they're neither destroyed nor are they really there. Do you understand?
So it's like a dream catcher.
What? No. Dream
I
catcher.
don't know,
What are you talking
but
about?
it's a memory catcher. I don't know.
What
like,
memory
we forget
catcher?
it, but they'll
Who said
always-
anything about a memory catcher? I just said you can't catch memories. Listen, smack.
Yes, Magog.
Now,
He's struggling to listen because he just wants to drink the liquid.
The liquid.
No.
The liquid is not for drinking. The liquid is for helping. Look,
Yeah.
watch. He takes a bite of an apple that he pulls out. And as he does, he thinks about the apple. Then what he does is he slides down the sleeves on his palm. Now at this point, you see that he has scarred himself. Several wounds cut into his flesh. These are magic runes and magic spells.
Ooh.
What happens is he then reaches into his ear and he pulls out what looks to be this long, inky black leech from his ear. And he watches the runes on his wrist begin to glow. He then throws the leech into the pool of water, which struggles for a few moments before resting still. You watch as the oozy-like creation merges with the liquid. He then says, "Do you have a knife? Something sharp, a pin, a blade, something?"
Esther, you've got that witch dagger, the witch knife, right?
I'll pass him a dagger.
All right, Tamiro passes him a dagger. He takes it and he dips the tip of the dagger into the liquid. He then slams it into the chopping board, which has a small section of space that hasn't been written on. Then, without even looking at it, you watch as carved into the wood appears, bit into a red apple. Juicy, fresh, but a slight sourness to it. Perhaps picked too early.
Can we
Yes.
just write in the
Oh.
book?
Just curious because one thing from Esther's past was that she knew kind of a memory mage, Miss Riley, and that's how she is able to see other people's memories. Does this seem familiar to her at all?
It is identical.
Okay.
So everything written in your house is one of your memories.
Yes. Yes, something important. Something I couldn't afford to lose.
How did you figure all this out? How do you know how to do this?
You
There's a
can't
man
remember.
who travels around Barovia. He is a fickle character indeed. I've dealt with him a few times, just on our road and on our travels. I'm not sure if he is dangerous or if he is simply a fellow imprisoned person here in Barovia.
You mean
People
Dread
call me
Rider?
mad because I can't hold any information, but that is because this place won't let you.
Is he the... No.
Stop trying to interrupt me and figure things out while I'm talking!
Stop it! How much bigger than you?
Don't compare our size!
Ah!
Now listen, this person, their name is Chris Kronos, the Plague Bard of Agarok.
It's quite a moniker.
Or you could just call him Chris.
Perfect timing. A+.
Do they call him the Plague Bard because he cures plagues or brings plagues?
Well, you see, the story of Kronos is once, long ago, his town became infected with a plague, a vicious, mind-controlling, devouring plague. He was the only survivor. these squishy leech things, they were a gift from him. And apparently these things have the ability to tap into the brain. You can't let them dig too deep, though, because if you do, you'll lose more than just your memories. But if used correctly...
And this wasn't the town of Valaki.
I just stomp on the ground.
No, it was not Valaki. It was the town of Arkenroch. It is no longer on any known map. Argento, you know this town. This is your town.
Oh!
As in outside of Barovia.
So do I have memory of that though? I know the town, but do I remember the town?
Yes, in fact you do. It was a neighboring town, almost like a sister village to your own. Some say that the plague bard Chris Kronos brought the plague with him to the town and wiped out their whole village. You remember it when you were a young lad, and a number of people, refugees, had come crowding into the village when you were just a boy. And you don't know why and you don't know how, but overnight the town had disappeared. And some say that the sounds of a haunting dirge were being played over the vast and empty horizon. It's kind of like a ghost story, as it were, from when you were a kid.
Yeah, so I lose my sort of sense of silliness that I sometimes tend to have in these situations, and just sort of gets a bit. There's a change in Argento's demeanor in terms of he no longer seems, I guess, under control, if that makes sense. He's under control, but you can tell he has a sense of apprehension and almost aggression. But I say nothing.
I don't know if we ever found this out, but how long ago? Because were you here? You lived here before Strahd showed up, correct?
I have been here since before Strahd, yes.
How long ago did Strahd show up? When did he first put up the wall, the fog wall?
He didn't put up the wall. If you recall, it was the everyone trying to keep him in.
Everyone trying to keep Strahd in? Oh, okay. I thought Strahd created the fog.
Nope.
No.
Not even a little bit. Not
Okay.
even close.
We found it out
I don't know.
when we spoke to the dragon.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a prison for Strahd.
It's the same thing that was with Vlad, prisoner and warden. Also, while you're looking that up, Dag, Esther, I don't. We'll figure out a name for what to call her at the moment eventually. But for now,
Lester.
She's not less. She's just
it.
different. She's not less. Anyways, gonna turn to Argento and just, Argento, are you all right?
I just look at Esther and say, yes. What this man is speaking of is it's real. I know the place.
You know
Coming
it?
back to me in memories that I don't like very much. But it is true. That was a town near me that was pretty much wiped off the face of the map. It was not long before strange creatures showed up and my whole town disappeared. So whatever this man knows at that time in that place. It's quite interesting to me. But it is real and it's very dangerous.
I don't suppose that you know where this plague bard was last seen.
Well, firstly, to answer your question you asked a while ago, I have been here for 200 years.
Whoa.
Okay. At the sprightly age of 300. For I am a gnome. But no one bothered asking me that. So I've now made that canon.
It was known to us.
It was known
to us.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Very well.
200 years.
So, you seek the plague bard. Then I would ask the Vistani. You can find them at the pool nearby. It's about a day and a half's travel by horseback.
Yes, we're familiar with the Vistani in the area.
Yes. If you ask them, they may be able to tell you where to find the bard.
Although last we were there, they lost their wise.
They lost their leader.
Lady.
Yes.
Her name was Madame Ava.
Well, you've been a great help, crazy man of the north.
Good. Excellent. Also, you may call me Krazi, which is my actual name.
Everyone's just been mispronouncing it this time. All time.
Yes. Yes.
Don't church it up.
It's Krazi Oldman, actually. It's Krazi Oldman.
Yes, Krazi Oldman. And I live in the north.
Nice. All right. So should we go ahead to Velaki then? Or not Velaki, sorry, the Vistani? And on our way, wasn't the Morden
go
down there?
Yeah,
we're
Don't forget, we gotta find the fruit bandit. He's out here
the
somewhere.
what? The
Absolutely.
Fruit bandit.
Yeah, Morden.
No, I'm pretty sure all Ips is supposed to share a new one in that guy. I want to watch. Should be pretty good.
Doug, before we leave his house, I'm just gonna ask. So, you don't recall everything specifically. You just know how to find it around your house, right?
Yes, this is true.
Okay. Thank you. If she's about to ask something and just kind of realizes it's kind of we may not come back here, so she says, thank you very much. Thank you.
And then as we leave, we'll just say, you might want to jot that all down in a book too, because if something happens to your house, you might forget everything then.
Yeah, please don't bring down his house.
I'm not going to. I'm just saying, if something happens to his house, there goes all his memories.
It sounds like a threat. That really does.
Write him in a book.
I don't like the giant Goliath.
I leave.
This giant passive aggressive.
Well, I plan to see you
It really
again
does
this
sound-
Friday.
It just sounds like a mafioso. Hope nothing happens to your house.
Hey kid, I hope nothing happens to any of these
Wouldn't it be a
precious
shame?
memories, okay?
Yeah. Wouldn't be a shame if something happened to your house now.
Your house burns down.
That's a very specific series of unfortunate events to occur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it happens in the next 2 days.
Like
You know,
great
sometimes
bending
you give
at
us
the same
some
time.
cool stuff. Sometimes your house doesn't burn down. You know how it goes.
You know what was you know what's a real shame? The church didn't have cool stuff.
In fact,
What
he got
happened
killed
there? Am I saying we had something to do with it? I don't know. You figure that
They
out.
did a
I don't
lobotomy.
Why is the party becoming a mob? Can we not become the mob?
Irina goes missing.
Yeah,
Whatever there, I don't know.
There's
Peruvian monsters.
Hey, I left the gift for Strahd on his front porch.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
If she wouldn't become a mafia, she would her evil path would just be Dr. Facilier. It would like literally go stereotypical. It would just be Dr. Facilier. She would not. This is her evil path.
I
People
can
want to know
only
what happened at the Wizard of Wine. Was I there? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we were all there. I don't know. Things happen. Surely wouldn't want anything to happen to your house, mister.
Yeah.
But I will be back. Don't worry, Krasi. I'll be back. We will talk about that, Mr. Shopkeep over there. Don't worry.
Charles has left the building. He's 5 planets away at this point.
Excellent. All right. So where are you guys heading to following the yellow brick road?
We're heading to Ismark's house.
Very well.
Who's this person? As we're going,
Back
I'm
to
sort
the
of
town.
following along. I'm like,
Yeah.
so
Like,
do you seem to know plenty of people here?
this is the first place we came to. This is our first town. Before we, as we entered the fog, this is our first.
Well,
This is how we
Yeah.
met up on the path to Strahd's castle.
Oh, very nice. Is it that castle right over there?
Yeah, the Raven loft over there.
it's very ominous.
Yeah.
Well, to explain Ipsilis, there was originally the Burgermeister of this town who passed away, and the townsfolk were not the most did not really like his kids. Well, I think Irina was maybe who he was looking after. His kid and Irina, they didn't like them. That's kind of why the church got burnt down. We tried to help bury the Burgermeister, and whatever happened, they didn't like it at some point. And so Ismark was the one that was left to run the town. Not guessing they liked him very much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. Well, I will follow your lead here. I don't know anyone here, but everyone seems to be a trash person so far. So,
All right. I would like to take a moment to remind everyone that this is a horror game.
Yay.
Yes.
I like that reminder. I appreciate this reminder.
I wonder
I've
if
just
Gray
gotten
is
a-
still here.
We have just gotten a plot twist from Crimson Rockstar,
oh dear.
who is, of
What
course,
did you do?
a bloody
We're
rockstar.
just gonna.
Crimson, if you could, I would like for you to pick one of 2 cards. Unwelcomed Arrival or Point of No Return.
Oh dear.
Those are our 2 choices. Point of No Return or Unwelcomed Arrival. Let me know in
Our
chat.
last Unwelcome to Arrival was not the. Do you remember our last Unwelcome to Arrival, right? Well, our last one and our first one. Generally, we don't have good Unwelcomed Arrivals.
All right. You make your way south
vampire.
towards the Burgermeister's mansion. You can see that it is slightly different as before. Whereas previously the windows were scarred at and battered, it has kind of been tidied up once more. Though the boards and the protective screens that have been made are still firmly in place, just now instead of looking dilapidated and beaten on by hordes of the undead, it now looks fresh and new. You walk up to the front steps, and as you do, you knock on the door. There appears to be no response.
Hello.
Is anyone in there?
I'm gonna go look through any of the windows. Some kind of a little bit taller. I can maybe just kind of peek in.
Maybe he's at the tavern again.
That's where we found him every time. True.
Yeah.
You make
The
your
first time we
way.
met him, he was in there.
You make your way to the side of the house. Peering in, you can see that the windows have the curtains drawn. There is, however, a light that seems to be glowing from within.
Hmm.
Are the protective runes still up? I know they were kind of slashed through originally, but are they still there? Or does it
Yes.
seem like they're just gone? Okay, they're still there.
Can I check and see if there's been any if there's any tracks leading into or out of the house, or just sort of see if there is anything strange going on?
Survival check.
All right. Does it have to do with either the fiends or the undead?
Undead.
Okay. Then let me just check that real quick. So I okay, so I have advantage on that. All right, cool. There is survival. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it real quick here. Hold on, just nope, I grabbed the map. That was incorrect. Okay, all right.
Nice.
25.
All right, pretty good. As you begin to look around, you can see several tracks. They appear to be foul-smelling and putrid and lead towards one of the windows. One of the ones that does not appear to have any protective wards on the front.
Would I know what that putrid smell is indicative of? A particular kind of undead?
No. It's just the smell of rot.
It's gross. Do my fruit babies react poorly to it?
They seem to be quite afraid.
Oh dear, I'm just
Can
gonna pet
we,
my
if the
babies.
window is sort of open, can we draw the curtains and have a look inside?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my bow. And I'm going to have it at the ready in case I see like any sort of mindless undead.
Is Mark? You in there?
You hear no response, but may make a perception check as you enter the building.
May I, my Eyes of the Grave feature just kind of, before we enter, or at least in the, like, threshold of entering, just kind of look outward, basically, and just kind of sense if there are any undead around.
Yes, you may. Now, let's go through a couple of things. First of all, thank you and welcome to Comfy Radish. Welcome to the crypt. Only Time Will Tell has just redeemed an inside bonus. So, Esther, you're getting the impression that undead made it into the house. But something's weird. It looks as though they didn't make it far. There was a struggle, but barely a struggle. And the undead seem to have stopped in their tracks. Malakisa has just redeemed a plot twist. Hey, thank you so much, Pixie, for the cheers.
Oh dear.
You bloody legend. And Malakisa, could you choose one of the plot twists for us? Either hidden secret or unseen obstacle. One or the other. All right. Now, as our heroes enter the... Oh, sorry. Does anyone not want to enter the Burgermeister's mansion?
No, I'm down with it. I'm right now. My perception, I crit failed on it because I'm really focused on why my babies are so scared right now. So,
all right.
I'm gonna stay by the doorway.
I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna, just to get a bit more light than what we just saw, I'm gonna cast dancing lights and kind of throw them in each little room.
Sure.
Just
All right.
get it.
So I would say that Vigag, you are the one at the front.
Okay.
Okay. As this happens.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Here we
Uh-oh.
I think last time we were at this house, we were fighting undead
Here
as well.
we go.
You begin to make your way inside. You start to cast dancing lights in the corner of this mansion. These glowing orbs give an eerie illumination to the building around you. As this happens, Demiro, you see a glint of steel. And you see what looks to be a large figure wearing what looks to be a helmet similar to that of an Iron Maiden, brandishing what looks to be a scythe covered in blood, shaped in the visage of a crow.
Oh no.
It is standing. Originally, you think maybe it's a statue or maybe it's just an Iron Maiden itself.
Oh my god.
However,
Just like me.
it raises its large weapon towards Vagog. I'm going to be burning 2 of my Jinx points to summon this creature into the battle.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
And we are going to go into initiative.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
rude.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
This is
I'm absolutely rolling initiative again. Thank you.
oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, terrible. Did not make it. I will keep the 15. All right. So
Oh,
first up on the initiative, Esther, we go to you.
Sorry, I was letting them roll their initiatives again. I don't. Okay, let's see. So I think I was still in the doorway, right? How far did they go in?
Vagog is pretty deep into the building. You are at the entrance. Argento, Ipselis, and Demiro are like maybe 10 foot away from you, whereas Vagog's a little bit further.
Do we see Ishmael anywhere?
You do not.
Okay.
That is it.
All right. So, do I see this thing?
No, only Demiro does.
Okay, so I did not yet see whatever it is that's about to attack Vagog. Okay. If I don't see that, then still knowing that there is a sure presence of undead here, but something's strange. I remember she remembers that she doesn't have her holy symbol still, so she can't really do things that are directly against the undead. But she is just going to get ready to kind of make herself very obvious to any undead, kind of to draw their attention to her. So
Makes
she's
sense.
going to get ready to, the second that she sees the second that she would see an undead creature, this one or whatever, she is going to cast, which spell is that called? What is it called? Sorry, trying to find it again.
While we are waiting to find the spell, Odd Bandicoot, welcome back into chat, and welcome into all of our new followers for today. What is happening is a very common question in midstream, so we're going to take a quick moment to recap what is happening. Our group has found out that the lands of Barovia seem to play with the ability for people to recall memories, almost like trying to catch a mist. Instead, the group has learnt that there is a person who has somewhat mastered their ability to maintain their wits while in Barovia. This person by the name of Chris Kronos, a person known as the Plague Bard. The group needs to go and speak with the Vistani, a group of wandering, traveling gypsies, to try and find out where the last known location of the Plague Bringer was. Or at least his nickname's the Plague Bringer. Before they left, however, they wanted to check in on their friend and supposed town mayor, But finding his house abandoned, they have broken in order to try and search, only to find this lumbering behemoth locked away inside of his house. Yep. Also, again, we are doing fundraising so that we can troll our friend Rob by putting my face on his office building during their new Kickstarter. So yes, if we hit the $5,000 mark, we're at 32%, which is amazing. So all donations to the stream go towards, of course, fun and cool things you can add to the game, and to helping me prank my friend for life, which is something I do. All right, there we go.
Also, it was spiritual weapon. I was trying to remember because it is a bonus action spell. Would I be able to prepare it, or can you?
No, you can prepare it. Happy for that.
Okay. I just didn't know if ready action meant literally had to be an action.
Yeah, you do still have to pay the action, but you can pay the action already. Yeah.
And I will ready spiritual weapon, and I'll go with. Let's see, I have a good few spare slots. I'll go with 3rd level.
Very well. Esther readies for whatever may approach, having found the undead tracks and keeping her gaze vividly around. Demiro.
I mean, it's been a while since we've been here, but I'm pretty sure this is not your house, bird executioner Scytheman. It doesn't look friendly, does it?
Oh, looks totally friendly. Looks like the kind of person that's gonna like help your grandma cross the road.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's great.
Cross the road to the other side, I believe you mean. As in they're going to kill her grandmas.
I shall. Does it smell really bad? Like it seems clearly sort of undeadish.
No.
This thing is alive. Oh.
Can you speak?
It looks at you. At this point, it realizes you've seen it. Opens its mouth and says, hang on, give me a second.
Nevermore.
Shut up. I hate you so much.
Oh no.
Ominous.
Oh my god. Does he have a
Raven.
telltale heart? Can I hear the beating of his telltale heart?
It's currently in Vagad. Give him a minute.
Well, Nevermore.
Oh.
I suspect you're not going to enjoy this then. And I will cast heat metal on its helmet.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh
All
god
right.
dang.
There is no saving throw. Deal your damage. The
The
character should be in the combat tracker, so you can drop the damage there. But the metal helmet immediately begins to heat up, and you can see smoke beginning to billow out of the beak of the bird. You notice at this point that along its shoulders are several large nails that are pinned into its shoulder and collarbone that equally also heat up. However, the terrifying thing is, this creature does not exhibit any pain.
Oh.
But you can smell the burning flesh.
Gross.
And it definitely does not have resistance to it, so you are dealing damage. Just, you know.
I'll just do it. I can't seem to drag the dice directly on it, but I'll just do the damage twice because I'm raising the level.
Oh my lord.
Done. Yeah.
And then takes a con save. Okay.
Does it smell like KFC?
Oh my god.
Hilarious. All right.
I shall give a bardic inspiration to to Bagag because he's standing in front. I think he's going to need it.
All right. Yeah, Vigog, as Demiro says this, and you hear that deep and ominous sound coming from behind you, like the core of a bird, you turn just in time to see this creature standing behind you. And yeah, you suddenly feel inspired to, not freak out. But yeah, this thing's looking directly at you.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
All right, Vigog, it is your turn. You're in the Burgermeister's house. This large shadow looms over you, which, of course, comes courtesy of the unwelcomed arrival card.
I seeing this giant thing that's actually bigger than me. It's like, oh no. I'm going to cast. Yes, I'm going to cast. I'm going to tap into my time magic, and I'm going to essentially pull in what look like illusionary gears out of the air, and I'm going to cover them in my basically creating an armor out of gears, like magic gears, and I'm going to cast mage armor.
Very nice. All right, your armor begins to coat your body, filled with gears and turning like kind of cogs that kind of protect you in a suit of mage armor.
And is he right next to me, or is he still kind of a bit away?
Oh, he's right next to you.
But he's just okay. So I think that mage armor is an action. So yeah, I can't really move away.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess
that's it.
Yeah. That's all.
The creature turns and looks down at you. Even though its beak doesn't move because it's metal, the steam comes out. The fumes that are coming from the heat metal come out in puffs, as it says.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I ponder, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume.
It looks at you, and when you don't say anything,
I think it wants the next line to dog.
it swings at you.
Ouch.
Do I see it when it swings at this point?
Yes. Oh, that was unfortunate. It was so close to a 9, and then it goes 19.
No.
All right. The
Okay.
first slash strikes Vigog for 27 points of damage.
I'm going to reaction, toughen my body up, and use stone endurance.
Very nice.
So
as it hits the gears, the blade sinks in. You hear the sounds of metal sprockets twanging as it moves backwards. Your arms kind of buckle, but your skin starts to harden. As it does so, you manage to soak how much damage?
it's a D12 plus my con mod, so D12 plus 3.
Make the roll. Esther.
I can't.
Okay. Can't.
As
Okay,
you
yeah.
see the big hit come through, your spiritual weapon ignites.
Okay. Well, my question is, I said I would summon it and use it to attack. Well, I would cast it when I saw a hostile undead. But seeing the raven sort of symbols and the scythe, does this give me more of the impression this is not the undead?
It's not
but
undead.
Reaper of the undead.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Not bad. Make a religion check.
Okay.
It's a good point.
And then I guess I'd take 5 less damage from that because Demiro helped me with that roll.
Yep. Make it so. So you can... Are you adjusting your hit points?
I can't. I'm not in fantasy grounds.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, so... Let's see.
May
Whew. Now.
I?
Sorry.
No.
Is it bad form?
May I use my? Or is it too late to use my nat 20?
Oh no, you can totally use your nat 20. Nat 20 can come in at any time. Do you want to use it now?
I know you said you wanted us to use them, but I was just like, do I wait or do I?
Well, I mean, look, I'm not joking. I'm about to use my nat 20, so if you want to use yours,
Oh, damn.
Cancel out his.
well, I won't cancel mine, but yes. You're gonna use your nat 20?
I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to not use it then?
No,
I'd say use it. We need to kill this
okay,
thing.
yeah, I do. I'm sorry, I do. I was confused. I thought you said not to use it. I'm sorry.
Neil's like, I don't want to die.
Also, then we can get more nat 20s.
All right, you get a natural 20. With your natural 20, you know that it is not undead. But more importantly, with the nat 20, I will give you what you need to know. This creature is a relentless slasher. Long ago, back in the times of tribal men and women throughout these lands of Barovia, there were people who were used and as kind of a bulwark against the dangers of the lands of Barovia. Now, there are some who are skilled fighters and warriors who flew into a frenzy in order to protect their kingdoms and their lands. These were the Berserker tribes. But long lost was the ancient art of the barbarian Berserker. It is said that they wore the symbols of death and only moved in times of great strife and trouble. A sacrifice of blood and self led to their creation, and what stands before you is one of these relentless slasher berserkers.
Okay. So does my spiritual weapon still go off then? Because
If you want it to. I am one of those GMs who I mean when people say if I'm attacked by wolves, I'm going to hit something with a sword, and then you get attacked by a spider, I'm like, no, you can still have your attack. It's a silly stipulation. You can have your thing.
Because casting it is only one part of it. I have to then spend another action because bonus action is to cast it, then action is to slash out. Can I still summon it but not attack with it then?
Sure, if you don't want to attack it.
Okay, well I'm just saying I don't know if I could because that's two
I'll
parts.
allow you to attack it.
Oh, well, no, what I want to do is I want to emulate its scythe because my spiritual weapon has kind of just has kind of become a scythe. So I want to make mine look like its scythe and just say, we aren't here to hurt you or your people.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
As you raise the scythe, which is a symbol of the raven.
Use an inspiration. Use an inspiration.
You have two. I can use it if I need to.
There is an inspiration which has come from
okay.
From Tim Scott from
I guess
earlier on.
Oh, if y'all are okay with me, I mean, I have hero points if y'all want me to use those, but...
Well, let's find out what you get first. How about you make the roll?
Whoa! That didn't work. Let's go!
Let's go.
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. With a 24, there is a stay of execution. It doesn't seem to listen in the way that you expect it to, but it seems to be curious about the scythe.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna kind of, because that's all like, no, because I was just like me reacting with my ready action. I'm just kind of keeping myself as looking as unimposing as possible with the scythe like nearby.
All right, Ibselis, you're up next.
I have seen this thing, I'm assuming. At this point.
Yeah, by this point you have.
Okay. All right. There's and it has it actually attacked? It attacked Vagog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very hard.
Yeah, and I understand this is not like an undead, and this is different than the trail that we saw,
yes,
right?
Much like Esther, you found that the trail led to what you think was the destruction or death of the undead, but there is no sign of the bodies or signs of the struggle.
Okay, so this is all right. I'm going to look at my little babies and I'm going to be like, I suppose one must alter one's plans when the time comes.
Your babies are jumped out the window and they're running away.
They're running down the street.
Oh my god! I'll see you in a moment, babies. Stay safe. Hide in that little bush.
They jump into a tiny bush.
You stay safe. And because I am sad that my little babies are gone, I'm going to try my new spell out.
Okay, what's your new spell?
It is conjure animals, but what I would like to do is I'd like to conjure, and to make it just sort of easier, I'd like to conjure like 8 of my little fruit babies, because I'm assuming they are like CR 1/4 or less. And sort of make them like a swarm, so it's just easy to deal with in combat.
Sure,
and then
I'd be happy. You use a spell is now called fruit salad. Now, for those of you in the audience who may have difficulty seeing, because it is a tiny piece of artwork. For those of you who may have difficulty seeing, this is Ipselis's fruit babies.
I'd like to point out also this is like Ipselis's personality now. It's just taking care of the fruit babies.
Yeah.
Mental figure as a personality trait.
All right. So you summon a swarm of multiple different types of fruits, each with spider-like demon eyes. They're demons. They're tiny little fruit demons. But yes, there's like now like 20, 30 of them. There's just in a huddle. All right. What do you want to do?
I'm going to send them to the up to this guy. Just have them start eating it. Just go eat. That's right. It's fresh. Yes.
All right. Roll a
See the little grapes.
Roll a d6.
A d6. I'll do it.
There's just 30 pieces of little grapes
Six.
just rolling at him. Just
nice. All right.
Covering him
he
up.
He takes 6 points of damage.
Nice.
He takes 6 points of damage. Nice.
All right. Argento, you watch this large creature being mauled by tiny fruits.
So where am I in terms of the creature and everyone else?
Probably about 10 foot away from the creature.
Okay. With that, I will cast, let's see, my vow of enmity, which gives me advantage on all attack rolls against it. So I'll cast my vow of enmity as a bonus action. Basically just hold up my holy symbol and shout some chant at it.
Right.
You and I, asshole, something like that,
Nice.
That's your vow. It's you and I, you and me.
Yeah, that's it. That's my vow.
All right.
So, and then I'll just sort of charge at it. Just sort of have a waylay with my warhammer.
I'll hide this thing.
So I'll take my 2 attacks with a warhammer. See if I can do some damage to it here.
All right. You step and start crushing underfoot several of the fruit babies. As you take up your hammer and... Oh, that still hit.
Nice. And then the second attack here. 219.
Well, I guess that'll hit.
Nice. That was so close.
So, what was that, 21?
Yep.
And so now I should be pretty much between it and Vergog as well. I should have moved up sort of right next to it.
That is correct.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, nice.
All right. Very nice. Your hammers hit along its hip and then onto its shoulder. You can still see that steam hissing off its helmet as the heat metal continues to burn. As we return to the top of the initiative, Esther, you're fairly confident that diplomacy has failed.
Sorry.
Sorry, it probably wasn't gonna make it away. It's literally relentless in the title.
He slapped for God.
Oh, let me say slaps, like he just gave a like backhand.
I mean, he cut him for like 28 damage. Half of his
No, yeah. No, Esther is fine with what just happened because it's like this is just to get like
took
literally just
23
get
damage.
distracted at least. All right.
I took 28 damage. I'm like, I took 23. Still hurt.
I want to walk slightly closer just so I don't know how far away I was, but you said they were pretty far in. Just kind of get a bit closer. Before I do swing my spiritual weapon, I want to see if I can look around, find where whatever creature, whatever person or creature this guy just hurt to have blood on his scythe is. If I can find, like, if I can just locate any body nearby, just looking. If it's more pressing to get them help first.
You look around and you do not see any bodies.
Okay. Well,
I am going to say it will take you an action to take the time to look around, because again, we're in 6-second brackets.
yeah. No, yeah, that's what I was doing, is that I'm keeping
Yeah.
my spiritual weapon up, but first looking to see if anyone needs help first.
Yes, but no one seems to need help. I
Okay.
mean, Vagag isn't bloodied yet. Thanks to the temporary hit points from earlier, he's managed to soak a lot, and Argento is barely scratched.
Okay. Okay,
Alright.
awesome.
But you look around. Demiro.
Perfect.
Will use a bonus action to continue the burning damage.
All right.
And I
Very
don't know
nice.
if it will be affected by the fail, but normally it would have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of the next turn.
It is going to ignore that, but it is going to automatically take damage without saves.
Yeah.
All right. Again,
And I will,
Oof.
the helmet hisses and more smoke billows out of its mouth. A very special thank you to Malakisa, who has given a wheel to Esther. Congratulations.
Ooh, very nice. Well, that
Nice.
Malakisa, what's happening over there?
and
This
then
is
I shall
unexpected.
attempt to,
They can't give any more to Michael.
Pipe dagger.
Sorry, what was that, Tim?
Unbelievable.
And then she'll attempt to jab it with the pipe dagger.
Jabbing with the pipe dagger.
Well, quoth the raven, nevermore.
That'll hit. Deal your damage.
Nice.
Four points of damage as the blade sinks deep into its gut.
And that's my turn.
All right. We then return to Vagag.
All right. After getting hit by a giant slash right across the chest, toughening up to try and take as much of the damage as I can. Seeing Argento running up next to me, I realize I'm actually in the safest place I possibly can be in. So then I'm going to cast take my magics again, and so now that I've got the mage armor on. That'll stay up for 8 hours. I'm going to kind of cast, or once again pull like almost what looks like a clock out of thin air, kind of like a magic clock, and I'm going to cast Bigby's hand. And I'm going to yell, Tugog, I need your fists again. And I'm going to summon the fist of Tugog.
All right. You see a portal sort of open, and within the portal is a mirrored image version of Vigog, but from another timeline. As he reaches out and casts a spell through that, a large hand tries to punch the creature.
And I'm going to use my nat 20!
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
All right. Double damage. Go for it.
I'll need you to roll it again.
What do you need? Oh, yes. Let's see. Yeah, I keep forgetting. All right.
It's okay.
So that is Big B's... What level spell is that? Big B's hand.
It's a 5th level spell. Yeah.
All right. Big B's hand. Okay.
Bam.
There we go.
Right
Critical
across his
hit
chest.
of 33.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Boo!
The fist enters its body, and as it pulls out, there is a large gaping hole.
Oh my god.
All right. However, the creature is still standing. Blood pours down like a waterfall from its internal, from its basically its internal structure, just pouring down, and the body is sort of flexing and keeping standing upright. Now, Epsilus, you have received a inspiration from Brilchan.
Ooh, look at that. Well, thank you very much.
An Odd Bandicoot has provided an insight bonus, which is aptly timed now.
Nice.
Insight bonus, which I'm fairly sure Esther is going to sit there jumping up and down in a second. As I say, this creature is known as the Relentless Killer. There is no such thing as his 0 hit points on this creature.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Oh.
We have to destroy it.
It cannot. Can it be like stunned or stopped in some way?
It can be stopped, like it can have its legs tied up, it can be put into an Iron Maiden, it can be dropped into a hole, it can do a whole bunch of different things. But what it cannot be is it cannot be killed.
No.
In a moment of weakness, Vigog, as the fist goes through the creature, it turns to you and raises the scythe. And I'm going to use my nat 20.
No.
Rude.
However, Argento, you are in the way. And if you wish to, you may interpose yourself.
Yep. I was going to use my interceptor as my defense anyway.
Beautiful. Well, you don't need to, because I knew you were going to do it anyway. Ha 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 ha. All right. Argento, you step in. What was that?
It could be mean. I think we said that I don't use one for nat 20s, do I?
No,
That
you
would be
can't. No, you can't.
Yeah, we agreed on that. That was the rule for Sentinel. Okay. Sentinel,
All right.
yes.
Argento, you ready?
Yes. Jesus.
54 damage.
Bit of scratch.
Yeah. Ouch.
Now,
Yes.
you want to know the terrifying piece? The creature disappears. And as it
I
does,
see.
it then appears behind Ipselus. And continues the attack, raising the blade up between his legs and trying to rip him in half with a reverse grip.
Can I use my 20?
4?
I would like to
Not
as
die.
because normally it's a bonus action for me to go ethereal, but I'm wondering if I can use my D20 to use it as a reaction in this moment to go ethereal.
Well, how close is Ipsilis to me?
He is further away. He's not adjacent to you.
No, but is he within 30?
Yes.
Okay, so depending on what happens, Ipsilis, I was thinking, because I got my reaction back, I could use my chronal shift and try to get him to miss you. Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you this. If you spend your if you spend your nat 20, all I'm going to give you is I'll give you a 50% mischance.
Okay.
That's the trade-off. If for that 20,
I'll say.
Yeah, it won't teleport you because then there's a whole bunch of complicated stuff there.
Okay.
Yeah. I won't use it then, just because I wouldn't have had the reaction time to do it.
Yeah,
just
so
I won't use it.
So the question here is do you wish to use the hero point for the 50% mischance? I will allow you to do it after I make the attack. So I'm going to spend a jinx point. I'm going to spend a jinx point. I'm going to roll with advantage on Ipsilis.
Oh my god.
Oh, that didn't work. Hold on.
All right, let's see. Oh, yeah.
All right, let me try that one again. There we go. So this is with the advantage. Oh yeah, 20. Yeah, so 26.
Yeah, I will use my 20. I will use my 20 to try to, as I just sense this thing behind me, instinctively try to go ethereal.
All right. 50% mischance. Now, as always with the Dead Aussie Gamers channel, everything that is rolled for percentages, high will favor the party, low will not. So you're aiming at 50 or lower.
Okay, come on. Oh god. All
right, here we go.
Oh, it fell off.
Oh god. Okay. Oh no.
No, you want lower.
No, you don't want lower.
No.
Oh,
that's exactly the opposite of what he just said.
That's my brain right now. I'm sorry.
All right.
There's so much going on.
So yes.
Unfortunate. All right.
Oh.
The scythe moves down, and as it comes up on you, all of a sudden, Ipsilis, you hear a voice calling to you. Quick! Grab hold! Hurry, you fool! You're about to die!
I will absolutely grab hold.
You look around and you see on one of the chairs nearby is what looks to be a walking stick with what looks to be a crow set into the head. As you grab hold of it, there is a strike and a clash, thanks to Ire Genasi, who has donated a magic bag item. This is an item. This is an item that comes in handy immediately. It will allow you to deal half damage instead of full damage. So I'm going to halve this in a second. So 31, so you only take 15 points of damage, 10 of which is absorbed by your temporary hit points.
Oh, yay!
All right,
okay,
and
thank you so much, Ire Genasi.
And Ire Genasi coming in with $50 to give every one of the PCs a wheel.
Ooh.
So all the PCs now have a wheel. Esther, you have 2 wheels. The wheels on the team go round and round, round and round.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I digress. So that means, yeah, these are... So basically, that's the difference between a hero point and a wheel. A wheel, I would have given you the incorporeal, or the, stuff. It's more powerful. All right. Oh, yeah, okay. And it's for your face made huge. Let's be honest. There we go. All right. So, as the walking stick that you now hold blocks the attack, it says, "Do not fret. I am a friend. You must trust me for now. There is no way there is no way to defeat this cur for now. Alas, this poor man has given himself into despair, and there is no salvation for him. But quickly, you must take his journal. To the top floor, with haste, lest you wish to be carved. And be warned, he has another ability he has yet to reveal. It's... And he runs out of time for his action.
Does everybody else hear this, or is this just in my head?
Just Ipselis.
All right, I'm going to yell to everybody.
You're,
We gotta get upstairs immediately. There's a journal we need to find. Don't ask me how I know. I just do. And I am. What am I gonna do? I am. How many floors are on this mansion?
2.
Okay. Then I'm going to immediately use my wheel that I was just given by Ertanasi. I'm going to grab this staff. I'm just going to look at everybody. Get out of here as quickly as you can. I'll see you upstairs. And I'm going to go ethereal and then misty step up to the next floor.
Very well. As you... you spendthrift. All right. You leap into the air. As you do so, your body becomes incorporeal and you float through the ceiling and up onto the second story. The giant crowed juggernaut looks up at you as you leave and then turns to the rest of the team. Upstairs, you find yourself in the master bedroom. Sure enough, on the bed there, that folded up are a pair of clothes and a journal laid on top. It says, it is the journal of Ismark.
The lesser.
The lesser.
The lesser.
Oh my god. Nixolotl. That is now my favorite emote. Holy crap. It is a tiny axolotl. Axolotls are like my favorite things in the world. I love axolotls. That is so cute. Where did you get it? I want it. Tell me you stream and this is your logo. It is. It is. You are immediate. Sorry, I do apologize. I'm pausing my stream to go and follow this channel and subscribe to it immediately.
So you can have that emote.
Dancing axolotl.
It is a dancing axolotl, and there is clearly nothing more important right now in my life.
It's true.
Michael just needs a undead skeleton axolotl now for his Dead Aussie Gamer.
Yeah, you can type in their chat. I'll gift you a sub. I love this axolotl so much.
Done. It is done.
Oh, you already got it? Perfect, okay.
Yep, I've got it.
Sorry, we just really like axolotls here, apparently.
Yep, nope, it is done. There you go. Nixolotl.
30 people just went and subscribed to this.
It looks like Nixolotl does some art streams, which is amazing because I love artists. But more importantly,
nice.
Oh my god, yes. I'm now the happiest
awesome.
The happiest of GMs. Look, I'm a simple man with simple needs, okay?
I'll introduce ourselves to you. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. I'll tell you what we're doing.
Very nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you, but let me use my axolotl. Guys, I know some of you have come here to play D&D, right? But you're sorely mistaken if you think that's what we're doing.
If you think that's what we're here for, oh, buddy.
It's lies. It's just lies.
Michael. Yes, nice.
All right. Well, I can't find it, and I'm sad, but that's fine.
It's a terrifying revelation of the idea that this Kane told us, hey, you have to find this guy's journal. The journal is Ismark's journal, and we're like, no, axolotls, now.
There's just axolotls written in the book. It's not even a journal. It's
axolotls are amazing.
Axolotls.
Yeah. All right. I will deal with that later.
Nice.
So now we know what to do, guys. We just need to constantly summon axolotls in game, and his character
absolutely.
distracted.
All right. I'm back on track. I'm focused
from another
now.
timeline.
Ladies and gentlemen, big welcome to Nixolotl, and a welcome to our new friend, new chatter, Hecko Gecko. Hello from Sydney. Hey, it's like 2 a.m. there. I mean, good on ya. Thanks for coming and hanging out, mate. Enjoy the stream. Right now, our group of adventurers, Ipselis, our ranger, Argento, our Dragonborn Paladin, Vigag, our Chronomancer Goliath, Demiro, our Bardic Satyr, and Esther, our Changeling Cleric, are currently seeking out the Burgermeister of the village of Barovia, who at present is the person named Ismark. After the disappearance of the previous Burgermeister and Ismark's sister, the group have basically come to sort of find out what's happened and have jumped into this encounter with this walking monolithic juggernaut person. Right now, Ipselis, thanks to our audience, has acquired a magic item, a talking walking stick, which has told him that he has something to pick up from upstairs while everyone else is trying to retreat. That is where we're at. That is what we're doing. Argento, it is now your turn. The massive wound from the scythe wielded by this creature still stings, and there's something strange to it. You've been wounded before. Open flesh wounds are usually warm as your body tries to heal against infection and damage, but there's something unusual. This wound feels cold. Thank you.
Interesting.
DMing a 2-hour commitment. Dude, Hecko Gecko, I'm in Perth. It's like 11. I'm okay. I'm good. You're in Sydney. I'm not.
Charles on the
Far
other
away
hand.
is he?
Yes, I'm in the shit part of Australia. I'm in basically if I want to stream at a decent hour, I have to speak Russian or Chinese, so anyway, I digress. Argento?
How far away is he from me at the moment?
Oh, he is right. He's right next to you. Remember, he teleported to Ipselis, who is more or less next to you, so he's still within striking range.
All right, so I will cast Hold Person on him.
Ooh, very nice.
He just has to make a save throw, I guess.
I was trying to do the Discord command, but your instruction got so jammed in my head, I just typed in hold person instead of Discord. So thank you for that. Okay, as you attempt to exert your strength over him, his mind seems to be shut off.
Alrighty. Well.
If you want, you could use a nat 20 and auto succeed.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh no, you can't. Sorry. My apologies. I misled
you.
That's
right. I'm not rolling.
But you do have a wheel that you could do that with.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's use it then.
Very well. The creature's large lumbering body suddenly stops. Even the waterfall of blood from the large open circular wound in its gut that you've carved open, the blood immediately kind of trickles to a stop as well. It stands quiet and motionless. For the time being, you guys are out of combat. What would you guys like to do? No turn order, just raise your hands if you have something you wish to do.
Are there any chains or anything around the house?
Yes. You can see that there are quite a number of chains and boards and the like.
I suggest we try to chain this thing up as best we can.
Very well.
Could always...
Moving swiftly, you grab some chains, tie it around the legs, tie it around the arms.
Can we use the wheels outside of combat?
Yeah.
Okay. As he mentions the chain thing, I mentioned I could always try to tap into time. Try to tap into time again and try to keep it like I'm trying to say this.
I have ideas.
Can stop. Yes, I know. I could stop time around it and possibly maybe try to stop time for longer than I usually can. If I try to exert myself a bit, I can stop time for it long enough for us to get out.
Great idea.
Maybe.
Ipselis, the journal that you find in front of you. Do you look at it?
Yeah, I would. Well, there's a couple things I'd like to do. One, I'd like to grab the journal and the clothes.
Done.
Just as sort of a bundle. I understand that we are there's still, as far as I know, there's still an unstoppable monster downstairs. So I am going to run, as I don't see anybody following me, I'm going to run back downstairs to make sure everybody's not dead yet.
You come down and you see the sight before you. Demira quickly bouncing around the frozen monolithic creature, tying it up with chains. You all see Ipsilis come down with the journal that says Ismark on it.
I am going to then summon my... if I see that it's being, like, just, like, restrained, I'm going to summon my fruit babies. And does it still have a hole in its chest?
Yes.
I am going to, like, send the creatures that I still have summoned and my fruit babies into its chest to just feed as much as they want.
They do not.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. So no feeding.
Oh, I was gonna say the wheel.
Remember the ones that you summoned will go and attack, but none of them will really eat. They're just kind of summoned creatures. Your fruit babies are still terrified of this thing.
Oh, my poor babies.
They are outside and refuse to come into the house.
No.
But yeah.
All right, well, then I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out and be with my fruit babies.
Yep. Do you take the journal with you without looking at it?
Yes.
But before you do, I'm just as you're just gonna look at us, is that we just kind of had a bundle? Is that why we had to go upstairs?
Oh, yes. Yes.
What was it? Because you said it was like in a bundle, so I guess it was like in a sack or something, or you just all bundled up.
It seems to be a journal of some kind, I suppose.
Did you find Ishmael up there?
I didn't see anyone. I just saw these clothes in this journal.
Oh no. Esther doesn't have the information. She didn't hear what the cane said, but I have a terrible idea. Oh no.
Well, it does say Ismark on the journal itself.
Oh yes, but she didn't hear the cane say find his journal.
No, but okay, so let's reiterate. Ismark is the name of the guy that you're looking for.
Yeah,
the journal in his hand is his journal. It has his name on it.
Mm-hmm.
You see that regardless of whether the cane
I think she's trying to say she didn't hear Ipsilis say that.
I guess we do a quick check around the house, make sure that there's no one else.
So Ipsilis didn't say whose journal it was. But when Ipsilis holds it out, you can see the name on it.
No, the problem is because I thought that the cane was saying he is too far gone, referring to this creature, and then as was saying he as well for Ismark, so saying he is the creature. I just didn't remember what the cane said.
Right.
It did sound like that. But...
It kind of sounded like that, but Esther didn't hear it. So, yeah. But yeah, that's what I do. Just kind of ask what it was.
Okay. Anything else?
There's no other signs of anyone in the house?
No. You search up and down and find no signs of anyone.
Okay. Well, I mean, this thing didn't seem to be doing anything until we entered, so I guess let's, for now, leave it chained up and close the doors.
Argento, that spell only lasts a little, until it kind of breaks free from it, correct?
Yeah, it basically lasts a minute, but every time he has a turn, you can make a wisdom save and break free.
Okay,
so
we chained it down.
Yeah, Tamiro chained it up. You hold personed it. So yeah, just in case, I will use my wheel to try and cast momentary stasis on it to make it in that stasis for a longer period of time.
Joe, it is frozen in time for an additional hour.
Yes. All right. We should be good for a whole hour now.
Okay.
Well, let's head to the tavern and see if Ismark is there.
Why was it here? What was it defending? Did it come here from somewhere else? Did we see any sign of it, or was it just sort of here?
It was just standing in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was saying, because I don't think that we should just be leaving this if it's just going to leave the house and hurt other people, or if it's just going to stay here.
Well, it hasn't left the house previously.
Maybe it was waiting for him to come back.
Like
Or
the
maybe waiting for
doors were
someone to come
closed, the
back.
windows were closed. There was. It's like it hadn't just entered the house.
We should go check the bar, see if Ipsilis is there, see if Ismark is there.
As you do so, we have a plot twist card from our wonderful
Oh no.
audience member.
Uh-oh.
This is from Chu, aka Eric, aka Mr. Beardsley. Hello. Always a pleasure to see you. The plot twist card played by our audience is Lucky Day. As you are feeding as you are paying attention to your fruit demons, Ipsalis, you do not pay attention to the book. And out from the book, several pages, old and archaic, fall to the ground.
I'm gonna definitely look at those.
They seem to have depicted pictures of the creature. In particular, the bird-like headpiece and several nails that are said to have been enchanted with various runes.
Oh.
My guess was that Ismark summoned this and tried to defend the town or something in some silly idea that he had.
What else? So just can I read it? Do I?
That's just what's fallen out. It's just
Okay,
diagrams. It's almost like instructions of some kind.
On how to create it or how to control it?
You can make an Arcana check if you would wish to try and decipher that.
All right.
Ooh.
Arcana's not great for me, but okay.
What'd you make?
A 12. Yeah.
No, you have no idea.
No. There's
You scrunch it up, you're like, useless information.
Wait, can I
before you don't throw it.
You said that we can use our wheels. Oh, I already used mine. Never mind. Didn't I? No, I haven't used my wheel. I used my 20. There is no, I did use my wheel.
You used your wheel to jump through the roof to get to the ceiling.
Never mind. I'm gonna toss this back. I'm gonna look at this and I'm just gonna be like, can anybody read these? They seem magical in nature. It's not my bag.
Too.
Arcana check if you would like.
Yeah, I'll roll it. I can't roll it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not sighing at you. I'm sighing at myself. I keep forgetting that you're not in Fantasy Grounds at the moment.
Meanwhile, we'll close up the window.
Yeah. It's pretty
Very
well. That's okay.
You close up the window. Now, these are not instructions to summon, nor are they instructions to control. They are instructions to become.
No!
That's what I was trying to say.
I was joking about it earlier.
Does it say if this is about how to create this or how to become this? Is there something that will tell you how to get rid of it? Like, I don't know.
Well, as you ponder through the notes and as you yell at Vigog is reading these very rapidly, realizing what has happened, realizing as momentary flashes occur, momentary flashes of an ancient past, not an ancient past, just an old past, where Ismark was in despair, where the zombies were not relenting, where Irina was captured by Strahd, where everything was lost, and he turned to a book, an ancient book found by his father many years ago and sealed away with several iron rods, hidden in a secret compartment in an iron maiden with a bird's head.
Oh my god.
As he slipped further and further into despair, eventually he turned and wrote a letter in his journal outlining his desires and outlining that should he ever require the strength to fight Strahd, he would need a body that would be relentless and would be unyielding in its pursuit. And he does not care what he would need to give up in order to achieve this. And as we now flash to the inside of the house, you see this large hole in his chest This is not the steel. This is not the metal. This is Ismark's body, riddled with a massive wound, unrecoverable. And with one last word, as Vigag has a bead of sweat dripping down his face, as he realizes, had he waited 20 more seconds, he may have used a wheel to rewind time.
Oh, damn it.
We end today's session. And we will, of course, return next week as our heroes contend with and deal with the new town mayor having been transformed into a monstrosity of some kind. But could it potentially mean a new ally for our heroes, a weapon that they may be able to use against Strahd? Another massive thank you to our other plot twist, which I didn't mention, but we did still use, and that was, of course, the plot twist of the unseen obstacle, which, of course, came at the hands of the contraption thing and Ismark. So thank you all for inspiring my stories. Thank you all for being a part of today's stream. Thank you for the bits and the donations. Guys, we are at $1,660. We are 33% of our way through our goal of trying to troll our dear friend Rob by putting my face on his new studio. We're getting there, guys. We're actually getting there. This is amazing. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your support and your kindness. Now, we are running a little bit late, so I am going to forego favorite moments today, but I am going to give a very special shout out and stars to everyone. Ipselis, always a pleasure to play with you, my friend. It's always really wonderful to see how creative your mind can be when it comes to various tasks and the like. You have a genuine love of your familiars, which is very rare to see in people. Most people kind of leave them be and let them float away, but you have a genuine desire to include them in your character roleplay, which I love to bits. Vigag, your abilities to actually wield these and finally like showing off the power of Vigag's age and experience is really coming through and shining a lot more. I love the way that you are now utilizing some of these aesthetical changes, like Tugag, who came in a previous episode. Using him as the aesthetics for your magic is wonderful as well. Tasriel, plot twist. Rob wants you to so he can paint your face a mustache. Probably. But but then he'd have to deface the mural and he might get in trouble at work for it. Yeah, you gotta think about that.
Right, man.
Argento.
Copy.
I love how Argento has gone from being the berserker into the protector. Soaking up a nat 20 for Vigag. Holy crap! I stopped for a second. I was like, he saw that it did 28 damage, and he knows how many hit points he's got left. Will he still stand in front and take it? And the fact that you kind of did so unblinkingly is such an awesome thing. And I love that moment.
Argento's like, yeah.
And I also loved that moment where we were talking and you were kind of having this little ponderous moment. You're just like, it was amazing. It was great. Demiro. Not many chances to schmooze or to socialize, but some brilliant tactical. Some brilliant tactical assessments, though. Taking the moment to actually put together the pieces of the puzzle and help the others get to those eventualities, and sort of like everything that you did today was really supportive of the group, and I think played to the success of everyone. And Esther, once again, the forever sleuth. Putting everyone on task, making sure that we're following the adventure and the story. I, as a GM, greatly appreciate having you on the table. So thank you so much. Let's see. Do you think it'll be a big handlebar or a little Hitler type thing? What? Oh, the mustache?
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, mustache. We're talking about mustaches. I think if Rob were to draw a mustache on me, it would be a long French one. Definitely a long French one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to be the bushy Eggman.
That's what it would be, yeah. Odd Bandicoot, have a nice day and night, everyone. Have a nice day to you as well. Now, guys, stick around for the raid because, of course, we are going to go and share the love, though. But always remember, guys, that when we do so, you will earn 250 channel points, which you can then use to influence the course of the game through rewards, through encounters and stuff. Esther?
May I give you said stars. May I give you one deck?
I guess. Yes, you may.
I don't have to if you don't want. Right?
Look, everyone knows how I feel about stars, but I need to get better at it. It's my weakness. But yes, you may praise me if you would like.
You make me accept them. I'm like, learn from my pain. Anyways, there were a grand total of 3 NPCs that were talking the whole time, and yet it was very much we did derail ourselves, but it was very much still very full session. How there was only these 3 characters we said a single word to or interacted with at all, and yet we still had an entire story with this. Not just like even staying in this like whole town, we only went to maybe 2 small places fully, and we still had an entire story for it.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think yeah, no, it means a lot to me, and I do try to let go of the reins a little bit, because I love seeing you guys role play and stuff like that. But I know I can get lost in like a couple of NPCs when I don't need to.
Like, you have the range of like the different stories where it's not just like, okay, we have to focus on this and then we have to focus on that. When it was a progression from these 3 different trails, and I thought that was really cool.
Oh, well, thank you.
We could go to the Palaki, or we could go to Mandarin or whatever.
Could do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Easy.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys had so much fun.
I'm sorry
okay.
we became a mafia for like a solid 5 minutes.
Yes. He was trying to extort people.
Charles really got into the mafia stuff. Charles really got into it.
Good about it.
All right. We are going to go and raid our friend Mindari. We love Mindari.
Yay!
Nice.
All right. Draclosion. Oh my god, that's an amazing name. That's such a badass name. I mean, no one messes with someone named Draclosion.
Draxolion.
Oh, Draxolion? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm Liz Dexic. Draxolion. That's still cool. Draxolion.
Yeah.
Draxolion. I read that as Draxlosion. Oh, man. New spell. Draxlosion.
Drake explosion.
Casting
Nice.
spell. Summons dragon. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. All right. If you want to go well build, guys, we're going to go and hang out with Mindari. Mindari is a wonderful streamer. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. Thank you for being a part of my stream. Thank you for helping me with not only my lovely community goal where we are trying to troll my friend Robert Hartley GM by putting my face on his office wall, because that is what we're aiming to do. If you want to donate, hit that donate button. And Nick Salotto, I am definitely going to come check out your stream when I get a chance to. So be rest assured that will happen. In the meantime, please enjoy our wonderful friend Mindari. Chaotic Platypus, nice to see you. But yeah, enjoy all that. And of course, it is wonderful to meet so many new wonderful faces from the Dead Aussie Gamer and our wonderful team here, who will see you. When are we doing stuff next? It's Wednesday? Friday. Ruby Phoenix.
Friday.
Bam. Yep, Ruby Phoenix. We're going to be back in the morning on Friday in Australia. So go check that out. And till next time, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, guys.
Bye.